to my channel, Coin Lady, and thank you for returning. However, I would like to devote more time to discussing as the movie winds down, we reveal several major developments about XRP and Repulsion. Just wanted to remind you that there are some incredible purchasing possibilities for XRP right now. So if you enjoy talking about Ripple and XRP, hit the like button, share the video, and spread the word about what's occurring in this digital revolution. The price of XRP dropped to 39 cents not long ago. Stunning value, if you're interested in possibilities with this digital asset. If you take advantage of these depths, please let me know in the comments area, because I know I did bought some. Now that we know when these dips occur, we can examine their causes. These dips, why are they happening? The German government's sale of enormous amounts of Bitcoin has caused widespread panic in the market, as I'm sure many of you are aware. We may observe this plainly when we examine the Greed and Terror Index. They had their best sales day yesterday, so that's excellent news. The majority of their Bitcoin holdings were sold yesterday, and now they're down to nearly half of what they started with. We were up for the day because we had wonderful news. Their ETF applications had filed updates as ones. This is great news for the market overall, and they are still selling. With the clear selling pressure from the German government, the market is not nearly as terrified, which is great news for all coins like XRP. What's more, we also have Australia's largest stock exchange, so that's a plus. Second place Bitcoin ETF accepted by the ASX. Jerome Powell, chair of the Federal Reserve, says data does not indicate a rise in confidence or inflation. For the US central bank to lower interest rates, which clearly we anticipate that will occupy a substantially greater position in the market than our current one. We will examine transactions, but that's all right, guys, because the Basel Committee on Banking Supervision approved a new disclosure framework for bank crypto assets and standards on Wednesday, approximately 5 days ago. Big banks are clearly doubling down on Ripple, as stated in the BCBS report. On the XRPL, we do not observe a great deal of growth. That, my friend, is simply not true. A lot of progress has been made. There has been a significant influx of developers. Furthermore, when the SEC is watching suppression, and the same things that have happened in recent years are inevitable. Now that we've covered everything, I'm going to share some awesome news about Ripple and XRP. However, before we get into that, I'd like to share some of the progress we've made. We detected 52,103,963 XRP. There was a transfer of 150 million XRP, or slightly more than $64 million from Ripple to an undisclosed wallet, and Nance also noticed this. Could there be a colony on the horizon, similar to Ripple? Recent news broke that the court has set deadlines for hearings and motions in the Ripple XRP lawsuit, following the most recent order from the court, which granted and denied the petition of summary judgment in part. A district judge has scheduled motion dates and referred the case to the settlement team for further consideration. Dates for subsequent motions were issued by the court, and it is clear that the judge has taken an indirect stance in favor of Ripple by ruling that XRP program sales are not securities. A lot of people are starting to think that this could be the month things start to accelerate up. So this is becoming intriguing, folks. Given the events surrounding the Binance scenario, we are aware of how to expedite the process. The parties involved in the XRP litigation have now moved administratively, seeking a stay of the judge's orders. The most recent news on the Rippling class action lawsuit broke just last night. The parties have already moved to file administratively rather than in court. A district court judge recently issued an order setting a Monday deadline for filing a narrowed motion to seal, and subsequent hearings and motions are scheduled for July. RIL is now in the process of advising Judge Torres, via the judge's summary judgment, that the programmatic buyer's rationale is equally applicable to the whole case. Things are starting to heat up. At this point, I think the SEC is under all kinds of strain. I think the SEC penalties will be far smaller than what they originally requested, which was $2 billion, if we are found guilty. The SEC has been completely defeated, in my opinion. Upon the conclusion of this case, I anticipate a market reaction similar to that which occurred in July following our significant victory with XRP's classification as a non-security. Going forward, I predict that XRP will gain momentum, experience an initial price surge, and see some movement in its price. Financial advice is not something I trust. I am incredibly happy and proud to be a part of XRP, and I believe that more and more people will begin to recognize its true value as one of the top digital assets in the world. Ripple is the software and blockchain company that supports XRPL, which is part of the XR platform. Ripple has recently invested $1 billion in the APAC region to facilitate development. This incredible beast will only grow in the future. Thank you for watching my channel and for subscribing. I'll see you later. Ahead of Judge's orders. This came out just last night, as in the latest development and Ripple's class action lawsuit. Parties have filed administrative motion to file under still the courts that deadlines for motions and hearings in July, after a recent order by a district court judge with the deadline to file narrowed motion to seal was set for Monday. So what Ripple is taking a look at is telling Judge Torres right now, you know, with the judge summary judgment, that the programmatic buyer's reasoning applies with equal force to this entire case. Things have gotten very interesting. I believe all the pressure is on the SEC now. If we are to come out and have to pay a fine to the SEC, I do believe it's going to be pennies on the dollar from what they originally wanted, which was again $2 billion. I believe the SEC has been 100% beat. I believe the market is going to react as a whole once this case is finally over, like it did last July, when we got our major victory, with XRP coming out as a non-security, and I believe you are going to start seeing more momentum over time with XRP. We will see initial pop, we will see an initial movement with XRP price. I do believe, not financial advice, but over time, people are going to start seeing XRP for what it's worth, one of the #1 digital assets in the world, with Ripple being the software company, the blockchain company behind, backing the XRPL to help movement, to help development come onto the XRPL, as they've put $1 billion recently into the APAC region to help development happen. This is an absolute monster. It's going to continue to grow over time, and I couldn't be happier and prouder to be in with you all on XRP. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later. Bye.